Shalom, Kalalayim, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule well, who I learned this truth from. And salutations and blessings to you elect out there. Alright, brothers and few sisters that take heed. As you see, this is the title reads Aleister Crowley, Ritual Sodomy, Ritual Sex, Illuminati Initiate, Sex Tantra Addict, Drug Addict, Victim, blah blah blah. But this is from a website called what is this? Satch. I don't even know what that says. Honestly, you could type in the title. All right, you'll get it on Google. But this is from December 30th, 2022, and I was digging around for more information on the craft and how the elites get down. All right, this is Aleister Crowley, and this is gonna be I'm gonna skim through it. What I recommend for younger brothers is don't really get into this stuff because it can bug you out. But I'm gonna skip all this because this is madness when you read it. So here's the topic. Right, so it says the sexual sodomy ritual injects kundalini energy into the base chakra, which travels up the spine into the brain. For this reason, people using this satanic sodomy ritual call themselves the Illuminati, as they felt their heads were filled with light. The satanic key to I'm gonna omit certain words. In Satanism, there is the black mass where they do bad things to become free. And if you're paying attention with the world, this is the course that the world is running, the entire world, right? This is the spirit of the entire world, right? Do you be free, YOLO, all these sayings. Those sayings were sold for decades, and now it's being reaped. All the wickedness is coming forth, right? It says free to fuck up, free to be perverted, free to be degenerated, free to devolve. In Satanism, the ancient masculine sun symbol becomes the eye of Horus and represents the anus, right? And this is where the degeneracy expands. This is where it becomes freaky, and spooky, because these people are bugged out, man, but they're at the top, and this is how they get down. A lot of people don't like it, so they don't look. A lot of people, think we're crazy or whatever the case is, but this is how the elites, they get down. So I'm going to skip this. They go into Kundalini. Sodomy rituals are black magic. The energy is stolen from the guy who injects his energy directly into the base chakra of he who receives it. Rituals. This is why do you think we talk about celebrities and how they get down? And do you think we're just speaking? Do you think we're just talking shit because we don't like them? These are top people, top warlocks that hold the keys to different industries, man. Right? And this is how, they run their program. This is how you got to get down for the fame, for the glory, for the riches. It says ritual sodomites call themselves Illuminati because the energy injected into their anus travels up the spine to illuminate the head. Is a form of vampirism, as all black magic is. The sun symbol, this is why the sun is very big as a symbol in the society, as well as the moon. Let's go skip this. This is just okay. Here we go. The Vesica. The Vesica Pisces is another symbol. The Vesica Pisces symbol has its origins from the Kabbalah before the Christian era. The early Catholics used the symbol as a way to describe the coming together of heaven and earth between the divine and human. Mandorla is the Italian word for almond. During medieval times, the almond was used satanically to represent sexual ritual, degrading the original intent of the symbol as a symbol for the woman's vulva. In time, early Catholicism incorporated the mandorla into many paintings and artwork of the time. And the Vesica goes into as well the vagina, right? And that's why you have a lot of fertility symbolism, right, in churches and even legislative, administrative, government buildings, architecture, right? All these things. So it says the dot, or the 33, represents the Vitruvian man. The dot in the center of the circle represents the anus. If rotated, a 3 is an M or W, and interchangeably, and so on. Most Germanic auto logos are similarly occultic, satanic, like BMW, which is a rendition of B3W 833. B is an 8, which is two threes back to back. 1 is a penis, the lost penis of Osiris, right? And this is how they get down with sexual magic, right? It sounds crazy, you know, bugged out, but this is how the world runs. And when you look at certain symbols and logos of companies, and there's something else. You look at it, and there's another word. There's energy there because there's so many subliminal things. There's so many different images that you can't see. The esoteric, the hidden, right? So bottom on bottom sodomy 8 or 33 represents the Vitruvian man. The occultist Da Vinci's Vitruvian man. This is what it, this is a sketch that Da Vinci made, and it's called the Vitruvian man, right? This is what it is, right? Pretty famous. People, around the world know it, but this is witchcraft right here. The occultist Da Vinci's Vitruvian man really depicts the buggery, which look that word up. Okay, that's a good word. The buggery of the anterior man by the posterior man, the apex of satanic Luciferian 33rd degree masonry, or final mystery of mysteries of the secret societies, as explicated by Walter Veith. Down here it says the sodomite gateway, Titanic's tribute to the Vitruvian man from one Leonardo to another. DiCaprio honors Da Vinci. One of the iconic scenes from 1997 blockbuster film Titanic featured Leonardo da Vinci, or DiCaprio, at the time, or at the bow of the ship, shouting a memorable line, "I'm king of the world." He held out his arms like a bird catching the wind in its wings, right? And I think that's like the cover of the movie, I think. But that's as it says, that there's an esoteric signal, right? There's a meaning there, and some epic irony as well. Note that there are two men at the bow, one behind the other. If you're familiar with the Vitruvian man, you'll recognize this scene as a dramatized version. Now down here, right, this is another image, esoteric image, probably seen. Now I gotta jump around here because there's certain paragraphs I wanted to read. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna start here. So it says, a person who has much to learn will burn the candle at both ends, using drugs to stimulate response. Aleister Crowley remained addicted to heroin and cocaine until the end of his days, and that's a big part of witchcraft, right? Brothers can understand that, and this is why drugs are coming about, surfacing in modern day society right now, right? In pop culture. Here, addiction to sex is combined with addiction to drugs because the field of the dark side is sex, drugs, and rock and roll. The field of the dark side is sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Sex and drugs to addict people to things which will burn their energy more quickly as they send their energy back to their implanter, the higher initiate who implanted them, even so ever so carefully, with the stealer on the doorstep. Sex and drug addiction blockages implanted into the base chakra so they can burn out and be discarded early. Initiates involved in sexual ritual can steal energy from their ritual partners, but because no matter how high their degree, if they do not know about implant addiction energy blockages, how to create them, how to spread them about, how to gain energy from the victims, then they themselves are the victims. Now I'm going to jump, because this is dealing with people that get possessed by spirits and things like that, which is a part of it. But I want to get this part, Aleister Crowley on human sacrifice. In any case, it was the theory of 94, the ancient magicians, that any living being is a storehouse of energy, varying in quantity according to the size and health of the animal, and in quality according to its mental and moral character. At the death of the animal, this energy is liberated suddenly. The animal should therefore be killed within the circle or the triangle, as the case may be, so that its energy cannot escape. An animal should be selected whose nature accords with that of the ceremony. I'm going to jump here. Right, this is how they really get down. For the highest spiritual working, one must accordingly choose that victim which contains the greatest and purest force. A male child of perfect innocence and high intelligence is the most satisfactory and suitable victim, Aleister Crowley. And he's talking about Jake, because he spent a lot of time in Mexico, but he's talking about Jake, right? A child of perfect innocence and high intelligence. This is a chapter taken from the book Magic in Theory and Practice by Aleister Crowley. The text contains comments from the editor. The term frater perdurabo is used by the editor to refer to Crowley. The editor seems to try to obfuscate what Crowley is saying when he talks about sacrificing humans, which is marked in blue in the text. All right, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to do a little short one on that because this is how they get down. They really get down like this, man. Right, this is the Bohemian Grove, right? People, this thing already blew up. Everybody knows about the Bohemian Grove, right? But yeah, man, that's their science, man. That's how they get down. All right. So anyway, I hope you're edified. Kal halal yom la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem B'chahak Urash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well. All right, who I learned this truth from, and salutations and blessings unto you elect out there. All right, shalom.